Both sides will try and push it on the fast break doors to get easy scores. Talk a bit about playing fast, but also playing with efficiency.
Well, you look no further than the Golden State Warriors, who, when they are playing with pace and out in transition and the threes are flying, it's electric and, frankly, almost unstoppable. But they walk that delicate line of playing fast without turning it over. You want to give these great players freedom, but within that freedom, they've got to make sure, okay, we've got to value the basketball, and yes, we can maybe turn it over 10 times per game, but we get north of 10, 15 turnovers, and that's going to put us in a little bit of a problematic situation.
Good analysis. So let's take a look at the Toronto Raptors starting lineup. Kyle Lowry and Danny Green are the guard tandem. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. And it's Siakam in at the power forward. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That's his first foul.
Ref's calling it close already as he picks up a quick early foul.
Inside. And it's Fox with the jam.
And Fox has got great leaping ability, and he likes to get up off the ground there for the flush.
Outside Lowry. The pass to Leonard. Puts it up from 12. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Leonard's got his first 2 points. The Kings have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Fox kicks to Cauley-Stein. Passes it to Hield. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
And where's the help? Obviously a missed rotation. Something they're going to want to patch up.
Right, because otherwise you're going to give up those close range opportunities all night. If you allow the opposition to get into a groove, look out.
Leonard, no luck.
Oh, a lapse defensively, and they actually get away with it. Bad idea to leave him open consistently, though.
And he comes up with the deuce. Fox has got his second basket.
Boy, that makes them 4 out of 5 to start this thing. They're finding very good shots early on.
Lowry kicks to Green. It's stolen by Iman Shumpert. And here we go. Shumpert running it up the court. Cauley-Stein passes to Fox. Wide open shot is on the money. Fox has got his third bucket of the night.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
The drive by Green. Yes, that goes in. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Down low, Cauley-Stein. And Cauley-Stein throws it down.
Yeah, instinctively, too. Fox there looking to be a ball mover, a facilitator. And that's one reason why his team is playing well.
Now, here's Lowry. Coming off a stellar performance against Utah. Valanciunas with the ball. Outguarded by Hield. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
And guys, that's one of the more basic plays in anybody's playbook, but not to mention also truly one of the best.
And Greg, the pick frees him up, and the dunk caps it off.
Yeah, run your offense with that kind of precision. Not much anyone can do to stop it.
So it's Sacramento now. The Raptors getting the bucket. Hield can't hit. Lowry against Fox. Lowry can't get it to go.
Oh, great effort there. That's how you defend the paint.
Well, that's just stellar interior defense. You can't ask for anything more than that.
Fox, no good.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
And it's Green with the jam.
Well, for all the talk about the accurate shooters in the league, give it up to Kyle Lowry for his precise passing ability.
Lowry against Fox. Pass to Cauley-Stein. Poked away. Pass to Bielitsa. That one, no good. And Toronto will come the other way. This game against Sacramento is the first time they've met this year.
Yeah, and they swept this matchup the 2 times they played last year. They held the advantage on paper and on the court.
Well, a year ago, there was a big gap in talent between the 2 teams. But changes are always made, and we'll see how they match up this time around.
Lowry with the ball. Now guarded by Fox. Right side Lowry. Here's Valanciunas. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry. Lowry's got 4 assists now tonight.
But Kevin, this guy's been adept at finding ways to finish inside. Jonas Valanciunas doesn't miss many of these chances. Given an opportunity, he'll deliver.
Shumpert dishes to Fox. Shoots from the line. And that one hits back iron. Raptors trail by 3. Here's Valanciunas. The rebound by Hield.
When you watch Kyle Lowry play, you see how much bigger he is than his stats. Does so many little things on both ends of the floor. I mean, he's a great screen setter, takes charges, all the things that don't necessarily show up in the stat sheet, but are important when it comes to winning.
The Raptors have gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. Leonard with the bucket.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
For the Sacramento Kings, their last game a loss to the Bucks in Milwaukee.
You know, they worked hard, they drew fouls, but they just couldn't convert at the line.
I think that's the most frustrating thing, right? You've earned the opportunity to take those free throws, and you don't cash in at the line.
Clock at 6. They kick out to Hield. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4. Toronto trailer. All right, now let's find out what head coach Nick Nurse had to say to David Aldridge. David.
Well, Kevin, they have a specific approach to tonight's game. He told me they have to get the ball into the paint as much as possible and take advantage of what they believe is a big inch for them inside. We'll see if they're right about that tonight. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Here's Fox after the made shot from Kyle Lowry. Fox kicks to Bielitsa. Hield bounce pass. Fox against Lowry. Fox, no good. For Toronto, they've gone 8 of 12 on field goal attempts so far. To the middle. And there's Lowry. That's good on the assist by Green. And the Raptors lead by 2. Timeout is called. First of the game for Sacramento. Kyle Lowry, one of the better rebounders you'll see at that point guard position.
Well, at 6'1", he does an incredible job rebounding the position, particularly given his size. And you love that he's committed to it long term.
A big group substitution here for Sacramento. Giles checked in for Willie Cauley-Stein. Bagley comes in for Bielitsa. Justin Jackson, he's checked in for Hield. And Farrell subbed in for Shumpert. Raptors also changing it up. Serge Ibaka, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. OG Anunoby comes in for Pascal Siakam. And Norman Powell subbed in for Green. Here's Lowry. After the basket by De'Aaron Fox. Back to Anunoby. And now Sacramento on the break. Fox leading the charge.
And you have to have respect for his speed in transition. Fox is a high-octane player who explodes in the open floor.
Now here's Leonard over Jackson, and the Raptors tack on 2 more.
Well, you can see he's feeling it right now. Shots dropping from all over the place this quarter.
To the inside, and finished off by Bagley.
And how about the leaping ability of Bagley? He gets off the ground with ease to throw that one down.
Now here's Powell. Lowry looking around. No good there. Now Sacramento takes it the other way. Here's Farrell, guarded by Powell. Farrell kicks to Fox. Over Lowry, and again it's Sacramento converting.
Well, I'll tell you, he's been a go-to guy for them as they've taken this lead, and he keeps coming.
There's the pass to Powell. The feed to Leonard. And that's a foul called on Yogi Ferrell. That is his first foul of the game. And some changes here for the Raptors. C.J. Miles, he's checked in for Leonard. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Kyle Lowry. Passes to Miles. 6 to shoot. Well, court vision, Dora, is one of those intangible skills. You had it when you played, and when it comes to seeing the floor, I'm sure you have people that impress you with the way they see what's going on.
Kevin, I feel very lucky and fortunate to have witnessed one of the seminal players of his generation and arguably the greatest passer in the history of the NBA, and that's LeBron James. I mean, this guy's ability to make any pass, to put a 50-foot pass on a rope from one side of the floor, maybe from the hash mark to the opposite corner, and put it in the shooting pocket of different players is mind-boggling. At the center spot, you've got the young and talented and pass-first center of Nikola Jokic. And then, of course, the man who, to me, for a 10-year stretch, was the best pure point guard in the NBA, and that's Chris Paul. And listen, historically, some of the guys I loved watching, Steve Nash, John Stockton, I loved Mo Cheeks. Listen, I'm very partial to men who want to distribute the basketball and who take special relish in watching guys score baskets off their work.
And here's Bagley. 11-point game his last outing. Farrell for three. Rebound by the Raptors. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
They executed on the road, stayed focused, stayed consistent with who you are as a team.
No doubt. I mean, they played to their strengths, and that's what helped them get this road win. I loved how they played for each other.
The Raptors have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. One thing you have to admire, Doris, about the Raptors franchise is their sustained success.
And that's not easy, Kevin. Last year marked their 3rd straight 50-win season and their 5th straight postseason trip. Very few other teams can claim those items in that time frame. Boy, the Raptors, what a good, solid core.
Both good from the line that time.
Boy, just never a good idea to give this guy too many chances at the line. He's going to cash in.
He kicks it to Bagley. To the inside and finished off by Bagley.
Yeah, great timing there. Bagley gets off the ground so quickly, gives the defense no chance to react.
And that unleashed chaos replay presented by Under Armour. Hover Havoc, giving us a chance to relive that exciting play. Now here's Powell, looking for his first basket still in this one. Pass to Van Vliet. Drains the three-pointer. And the Raptors lead by 1.
And very little defense here to start the game.
Boy, both teams rolling right now on the offensive end. We got a little barn burner cooking.
Here's Fox. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Milwaukee.
You know, he was also one of their key contributors on the glass. His effort was terrific.
Anunoby, good.
I'll tell you, it's 6'8" with elite athleticism. Good luck checking OG Anunoby on the interior.
1:41 left here in the first quarter. And that one, good. 14 points for De'Aaron Fox.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Back to Van Vliet. A beautiful reverse layup.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
There's 1:17 left in the first quarter. Farrell looking around. Kicks it to Bagley. Connects on the foul line jumper. Bagley's got 6 points.
Yeah, and Bagley has the reputation for showing variety. Can score in a different way on each possession.
Pass to Miles. Back to Powell. To the paint. Picked off in midair. 3-on-3. Powell with the steal. Here's Van Vliet, guarded by Fox. And there's the pass to Miles. There's 25 seconds left in the first quarter of the game.
You know, Kevin, I don't think you can put a price on the experience C.J. Miles brings to the table. He is such a valuable contributor on both ends of the floor.
The Raptors shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Yeah, Yeah, looking over their percentage on the season, I think they will be thrilled with the number in terms of their free throw percentage, 79.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good, Miles. And Miles drops them both. The Kings trail by 3. Fox with it. 14 points for him. Shoots from 12. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Giles has got his first basket.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip-in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there. Kawhi Leonard has been on display for Toronto. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. We come back right after this. And off we go. A close game now starting the second quarter. And guys, what's your take on Toronto so far?
Yeah, it didn't take them long to get that transition game going.
Not at all. Every time they get the ball, they're looking to burn the defense in transition.
The Kings trailing, and now brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the court for Sacramento, Bagley and Giles, both former Blue Devils, are the 4 and the 5. De'Aaron Fox out there with Farrell, and it's Jackson in its small forward.
Just so fast. I mean, it's like trying to stop a train when he's coming in for the slam.
Raptors moving the ball around. Bucket is good. Van Vliet's got 9. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Pass to Bagley. Back to Farrell. He kicks to Fox. Here's Farrell. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. That one drops for him.
How about the burst of speed toward the cup? Once Yogi Ferrell gets a little step on the defense, turn the lights out.
And Yogi Ferrell, another player who went undrafted, Doris, but has worked to carve out a role here in the NBA.
Well, he's a bit undersized, and you wonder did that affect why he wasn't drafted. But this guy has proven a couple things. He can drive it, and he can shoot it. And he can function either off the bench or in a starting spot, and both are critical.
Toronto trailing. Stolen away. Pass to Fox. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. And finished off by Bagley.
And Fox is a solid passer, knows how to get the ball to his guys when they're ready to let it go.
With the teardrop, Ibaka, no luck. Kings leading now by 3. Feeds it to Jackson. Goes up the baseline, and again it's Sacramento converting. Here's Van Vliet. A 17-point game for him in the win against the Utah Jazz. With the floater. And Ibaka kicks to Powell. No good with the layup.
Simply have to go up stronger than that. Could be a simple layup if he shows a little more determination.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, the Kings signed some quality vets last season, but when the losses piled up, they decided to go young. Now, the focus is on development. The veterans still have a role providing steadying presence on the court and in the locker room. Kevin?
David, it certainly is a balancing act. Thanks for that report. Iman Shumpert has checked in for De'Aaron Fox. Danny Green, he's checked in for Toronto. Miles against Jackson. Pass to Giles. Lock at 6. Back to Jackson. Got a piece of it. Outside, Green. And the Raptors miss again. And here's Farrell. He'll bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Out to the wing. Here's Bagley. Yes, once again, he remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
And a little mano a mano. Bagley, unwilling to back down, forces the issue there and gets it to go.
The pass to Green. Here's Van Vliet. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Van Vliet's got 5 points in the quarter.
And that's what you give up when you don't fight over the screen.
Right, the effort could have been so much better. You've got to be willing to fight through that screen. There's no question about it.
With the analysis, the defensive impact becoming more advanced, Doris, do you think that helps defenders gain recognition even when they're not putting up numbers in individual statistical categories?
Well, think about a recent winner of the Defensive Player of the Year, and that's Draymond Green, whose value becomes into sharp focus, particularly in the fourth quarter of games. When it becomes a possession ball game and Draymond Green is flying around the floor in help defensive position, covering up for teammates' mistakes, I absolutely think, Kevin, increasingly because of the advanced metrics, that players can be defined outside of points and rebounds. So I love the impact of the numbers.
Some changes for Sacramento. Bielitsa comes in for Jackson, and it's Buddy Hield in for Farrell. A new group in now for the Raptors. Valanciunas, he's checked in for Ibaka. Pascal Siakam comes in for OG Anunoby. Leonard, he's checked in for CJ Miles. And Kyle Lowry subbed in for Fred Van Vliet. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Lowry finds Green. Passes it to Leonard. Puts it up from 12. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. On the wing, Shumpert. Now recovering. Hield the pass to Bagley. And the foul called on Pascal Siakam. That's his first foul. Sacramento making a switch here. Cauley Stein's checked in. And Sacramento has possession. 4-point game. And stolen by Cauley Stein. Hield the pass to Shumpert. Back to Hield. 6 on the shot clock. Kept alive. Another shot in deep. Cauley Stein drops it in. And the Kings lead by 6.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Leonard finds Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
Well, Kevin, so much of the NBA is about pick and roll opportunities. And who better than Jonas Valanciunas to roll to the cup?
Back to Shumpert. Hield against Green. The 3. Hield can't hit.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And the call will be against Marvin Bagley. That's his first foul. Here's Valanciunas. 3-pointer, Lowry. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Green against Hield. Nice D from Valanciunas.
They're fortunate to be in front given how shaky he's been from the floor tonight.
Leonard and Kawhi Leonard with the slam. Guys, 7 times the lead has changed hands here now.
Yeah, and that number should easily top double figures before it's over.
And Shumpert kicks to Hield. Over Green. Hield with the bucket. Hield's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. And here's Lowry. He'll bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. They trail by 1. Green the pass to Leonard. He feeds it to Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
I tell you, you allow Jonas Valanciunas space, and he will throw it down. He's got the size and length to make it look easy.
Hield against Green. Hield finds Cauley Stein. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Shumpert. That's good from 17 feet away. And the Kings lead by 1.
You see how well Shumpert uses the screen. He is so good and hard to deal with in the pick and roll. Here's
Leonard. Here's Valanciunas. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. Valanciunas has got 8 points.
I think you could see early on that he was really with a rhythm and flow tonight, and now he's really starting to take off.
Hield against Green. Releases from 15. Hield can't hit.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Leonard looking around. Inside.
You know, when he was in high school in California, Kawhi won the state's Mr. Basketball Award. And you look at the list of guys who've won that award over the years, it has a lot of the all-time greats on it.
It's his first trip to the line.
At about an 82% clip a season ago, so I'm sure he'll take those numbers.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
A free throw good from Kawhi Leonard. Doris, we've already had a few surprises this season. Some teams really exceeding expectations. Others have kind of gone the other way. What's your take?
You know, it's always a little bit early to tell exactly what kind of team you're going to have, because we've seen this historically. A team races out to maybe a 7-1 start or a 10-1 start, and yet perhaps they come back to the field. The teams that are the youngest seem to have the steepest learning curve. So where are the lottery picks, and what impact are those guys having?
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. You have to like what we're seeing so far from Kawhi Leonard.
Well, I think during this timeout, they've got to talk about ways to deny the basketball to him. That's the key, because when he gets it, chances are he's going to score.
And a moment here to see the numbers for Bjelica. 5th in three-point shooting. And with a top 20 ranking in field goal percentage, you put the ball in his hands, and he converts at a remarkable rate.
And yeah, he's one of the dead-eye sharpshooters in the game for sure. A top 5 percentage guy from deep. Just a hard man to slow down. Hield kicks to Bagley. Again, the miss by the Kings. Raptors leading by 3. Pass to Siakam. It's stolen by Bagley. To the middle. Here's Cauley Stein. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Well, Greg, and Willie Cauley-Stein, a live wire 7-footer.
I mean, he's got great foot speed for his size. I just like to see him really become more aggressive offensively and try to improve that skill set. But his mobility is so desirable in today's game.
That free throw, no good. And the second free throw, good.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Lowry against Shumpert. Pass to Siakam. He's looking for Leonard and finds him. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And Shumpert kicks to Cauley-Stein. It's stolen by Green. The pass to Valanciunas. Now the feed to Lowry. And the shot goes in. Now it's a 6-point Raptor lead.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Here's Bielitsa. He's covered by Leonard.
Guys, that's number 2 on him, and they do not need him to sit right away, but one more foul before the half, and he'll be headed to the bench.
Nemanja Bjelica, the 2015 EuroLeague MVP, a product of Belgrade, Serbia.
You know, not many people know he grew up in the rough housing complexes known as the blocks in his native country. Similar to New York City in that there's plenty of competition on the basketball courts in that area, and he believes that helped to prepare him for the NBA challenge.
De'Aaron Fox is checked in for Bagley. So he gets them both.
I tell you, as good as he is at the line, it allows him to invite contact when he's down low.
Fox against Lowry. Leonard on the wing. 17 points in the game.
Now, great look on that. Just a little out of rhythm.
Yeah, he looked like he forced that a little bit. Just needs to take his time. Got to make these shots right now.
Fox against Leonard. Shot clock at 6. And then Hield with the dunk.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. To the left wing. Down low. It's stolen by Hield. Dishes it to Shumpert. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. For Sacramento, they have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
The first one falls.
You'd like a guy like Shumpert to be just a little more efficient at the line, but he gets it done more often than not.
And some changes here for the Raptors. Norman Powell comes in for Green, and it's Fred VanVleet in for Kyle Lowry. And it's tied up with that one. Here's VanVleet. He's got 12. Kicks to Valanciunas. And Siakam has it in the corner. Passes to VanVleet. Shot clock at 5. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game. Sacramento's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Fox dishes to Shumpert. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Yeah, still moving a little bit when he set that screen. He'll argue that he was set, but I really didn't think so.
No, I didn't either. I thought his feet were moving. It was close, but he was still sliding in just a bit.
Here's what Sacramento's going with right now. Justin Jackson, he's checked in for Hield. And Yogi Ferrell subbed in for Iman Shumpert. Then for the Raptors, Baca comes in for Valanciunas. And Anunoby subbed in for Pascal Siakam. The Raptors making a switch here. Miles is checked in. .125 left now here in the second. VanVleet kicks to Powell. Pass to Miles. Stolen by Jackson. Goes up, and Jackson throws it down hard.
Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Yeah, a big change of possession in a tight ball game. We'll see if they've seized the momentum.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
Harry Giles is checked in for Sacramento.
One shot.
The free throw drops from Ibaka.
You know, and Serge Ibaka, a player who kind of came into the league as a defensive stopper, shot blocker. You know, still has great length and can bother shots, but not the prolific shot blocker he once was, as the focus has become more on the offensive end.
Good on that shot, and with that, the Toronto lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from Fox. Powell kicks to Anunoby. Inside. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Well, you love how Ibaka gets a little nasty down on the block. Excellent at putting the defense in a tough spot.
And this will be his 2nd and 3rd shots at the line here.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him.
Well, what you love about Serge Ibaka, yes, he has tremendous size and reach and great athleticism, but he plays his role to a T.
Second free throw, no good.
Boy, showing a lot more aggressiveness now after making 0 trips to the line in the first quarter.
Count it.
How about the assist coming off the deck? What a pretty bounce pass.
If they increase the tempo, they got a chance at a 2-for-1.
Right, you can't walk it up the court right now. You've got to act fast and be aggressive.
And it's Bjelica with the foul. So that will be his 2nd foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. Raptors have shot 10 of 11 at the line. Nice work so far for them.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And he makes both free throws. 26 seconds left here in the second. Now, here's Fox. Tight defense on him. Shot clock at 6. That shot off. Kawhi Leonard has been on display for Toronto. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. Kawhi, a big first half for you all offensively, but big first half for them, too. Any concern there?
They're still scoring pretty good, so we got to play better defense second half because we don't know if we're going to keep making the shots that we're making right now.
We'll see who can get some stops, Kawhi. Thank you. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is our halftime show. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Kawhi Leonard is having one of those nights. He ended up with 17 points, 2 rebounds, and 2 assists. He struggled in their last game, but he's not having any problems tonight. Really good first half for him. He was right on the mark. And taking a look at the Raptors, Kenny, what did you see out there?
Well, they were consistent from downtown. The playmakers found open shooters, and the shooters delivered and knocked down shots on a high level. In some ways, it came down to confidence. We'll see if they have that same swagger in the second half.
Shaq, how do you think Sacramento played?
Well, the low turnovers really stood out to me. They didn't get loose with it or make silly passes. Nothing was forced. They had a nice flow to the offense. Guys knew where to be on the floor. That's the heads-up style of play they need to bring in the second half.
That about wraps it up. Time now for the second half of the game. We go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
Welcome back to Sacramento. A great look from above with the dome of the state capitol building visible there in the distance. Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half. Kawhi Leonard really has his fingerprints all over this one.
And I loved in that first half that they were patient, looked for good shots, and knocked them down.
You know, I think, Greg, they never settled for the first look. It was always about, let's get the best shot possible. Really good judgment on the offensive end.
So for Toronto right now, Kyle Lowry and Danny Green are the guard tandem. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Siakam in at the 4 spot. Unloads from 13. And it's Leonard missing. The Kings trailing. Inside. And there's Fox. That's good on the assist from Cauley Stein. And that's 18 points for De'Aaron Fox. Outside Lowry. From deep. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
Well, Lowry had his mind made up. It's the rise and fire as soon as he gets the touch.
Lowry against Fox. Healed outside. Pass to Bielitsa. Outside jumper. This one for 3. Toronto grabs the miss. Lowry's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Back to Valanciunas. Well, last season we saw Valanciunas start to step out a bit with his shot.
You know, started taking about 1-3 a game. And you wonder if he's geared up to act more like a stretch 5 over the next part of his career. He's always had a great touch from the line and mid-range. Now, that just seems like a natural progression.
First free throw is good.
Well, Kevin, the 5th overall pick back in 2011, Valanciunas has worked so hard to improve his entire game. I'll tell you, it's paid off, Kevin. He can impact a game in a lot of different ways.
Valanciunas hits them both. Valanciunas doesn't play a ton of minutes, Doris, but fans feel he should be playing more.
Well, there's certainly a lot to like about Valanciunas' game. And how about last season? Because the NBA is changing, he can now step beyond the three-point arc and make those shots consistently. That will elevate his position and standing.
Healed with the bucket.
Boy, that's a decisive move to the cup. He gives the defense no chance to react.
Lowry passes to Leonard. Back to Lowry. Puts it up from 12. And again, no good by Toronto. It's stolen by Lowry. And it's Sacramento with the rebound.
They've got to start working for better shots. Just 1 for 4 in the second half so far.
To the inside. Out to Shumpert. Cauley Stein against Valanciunas. Good on that shot, and with that, the Toronto lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Cauley Stein.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
That's going to be over and back, not watching for the line that time. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Knocked away. And the turnover again by Sacramento. This break in the action gives us a chance to show you the NBA's current fast break specialists. The Kings in third. In fourth, the Raptors.
And both squads extremely adept in transition. They like to get out and run, guys. And this is a battle of greyhounds.
Green deciding where to go with it. He kicks to Leonard. And Lowry has it in the corner. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Leonard's got 3 assists now in this one.
And he's finally getting the feel from beyond. His second 3 of the half right there.
Shrugs off the contact and dunks it. He'll go to the free throw line.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run for him there.
Yeah, with the score this tight, someone has to come over and take the charge, or at least contest the shot.
One shot.
Raptors with the lead. Green kicks to Siakam. Outside Lowry. And another basket for Toronto.
Kevin, you want to talk about locked in. Kyle Lowry on a mission right now.
And there's the pass to Cauley-Stein. Fox against Lowry. From 13. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Fox has got 20 points.
And now this game's taken on a whole new feel since halftime.
What energy we're seeing. Something has lit a fire under both of these teams.
And Leonard gets it to go.
And he's got the athleticism and strength to be a powerful presence inside. Leonard never afraid to get in and mix it up down low.
And the foul called on Danny Green. That is his first foul of the game. Bagley, he's checked in for Sacramento. Sacramento moving it around. Shumpert against Green. Bagley with a wide open look. They get it again, and Shumpert kicks to Bagley. Fox passes to Hield. Shot clock at 6. With some arc, and the rejection by Valanciunas.
Boy, that's the length of Jonas Valanciunas on the defensive end. Not easy to get a shot over the 7-footer.
They retain possession. Siakam far from the most skilled player on the floor, but Dorsey finds minutes through his hustle.
This guy has got one of the highest motors in the league. He can leak out in transition, finish in the open floor. I'll tell you, this is a jolt of caffeine in a power forward's body.
First one falls for. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Fox dishes to Cauley-Stein. Fox against Lowry. Valanciunas on the double team. Shumpert gets a wide open look. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. Raptors leading by 5. Outside Leonard. Now Lowry. 17 points in the game. Fades. And too long on the shot. Sacramento's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Bagley the pass to Fox. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Fox has got 6 in the quarter.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Lowry against Cauley-Stein. Here's Valanciunas. And it's Fox with the rebound. Fox has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Cauley-Stein. No good that time.
Affecting the shot in a big way there. Excellent defense.
Well, you talk about getting into the space of the shooter. This is how you defend the paint.
Here's Bagley. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down. Bagley's got 14.
Boy, you really have to like the control of Shumpert there. Lets the play develop and made the pass for an easy hoop. Nice.
For Sacramento, they've gone 7 of 13 in the third quarter so far. Just above 50%. Bagley, no good. Toronto's gotten 2/3 of their three-pointers to fall tonight. They're 6 of 9 overall. Here's Siakam. And Shumpert pulls it down. Shumpert's got his 4th rebound in this one. For the lead. That's good from Fox on the assist by Shumpert. Fox has got 9 points here in the second half.
He has not missed a shot in this quarter. They've tried running different things in him, but he's been unstoppable.
Passes it to Siakam. Kicks it to Lowry. To stop the run. And he drops that one in. Lowry's got it all tied up now for Toronto.
Kevin, put the ball in Kyle Lowry's hand in a pick and roll, and he will pull all the right strings.
Timeout called by the Kings. Sacramento making some changes. Giles checked in for Willie Cauley-Stein. Jackson comes in for Buddy Hield. And Yogi Ferrell subbed in for Iman Shumpert. Raptors also changing it up. Serge Ibaka has checked in for Siakam. OG Anunoby comes in for Kawhi Leonard. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Green. Valanciunas. It's rebounded by Ferrell. And here's Ferrell. He'll bring it up for Sacramento. Bagley kicks to Ferrell. To the wing right side. Shoots. And that one comes up a bit short.
Well, he continues to have trouble with his shot, well below 50% from the field in this period.
Here's VanVleet. He's got 14. Lowry has the open look. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
Ooh, with a player this hot, I don't see their lead going anywhere.
Here's Ferrell. Jackson kicks to Giles. Back to Jackson. Here's Ferrell. Lowry covering. 13 feet away. Ferrell can't hit. Toronto leading by 3. To the paint. It's stolen by Bagley. Now here's Fox. 25 points in the game. To the right side. Puts one up from 19. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Here's VanVleet. Bagley with the rebound. Sacramento's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Here's Ferrell. Lowry covering. Fox passes to Giles. Jackson kicks to Fox. 5 to shoot. Trying to get back on track. He's off on that one. Now Toronto takes it the other way. Pass to Anunoby. And Toronto turns it over again.
And a moment now to look at the numbers for De'Aaron Fox. He's around 18 points per game, 7 assists and 4 rebounds. All around brilliance for him lately. And guys, he's really taken his play to another level.
Don't you get the sense, Greg, that the confidence is building game by game, and he's starting to put up the numbers that back it up?
And Fred VanVleet is going to pick up a foul. That's his first foul. C.J. Miles, he's checked in for Toronto. Here's Giles. Sacramento moving it around. Fox kicks to Jackson. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Ferrell. That one wide left.
Well, you just wonder if maybe he should take it inside when they're playing so far off him.
They grab their own miss. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Raptors lead by 5.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. Now a timeout called by Sacramento.
You know what you love about watching OG Anunoby? You feel like you're watching a vet when you watch this guy. He doesn't seem to get rattled in pressure situations. This guy plays like he's been in the league for a decade.
Powell. He's checked in for Kyle Lowry. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. Taking a look at Toronto, they've got the #1 record in the conference, and because of it, each night out, their competition is going to bring it right at them. And, of course, the Bucks, a game behind.
And when I look at Toronto, I think they've lived up to their billing this season, that's for sure. It doesn't look like they'll be slowing down anytime soon.
I'd go even one step further. From what I've seen of them to this point, I think their best basketball may still be in front of them.
Toronto's gone 7 of 10 shooting from three-point land tonight. Excellent numbers from outside. Van Vliet kicks to Powell. Ibaka down low. He's had his share of big nights at the offensive end, that's for sure. His scoring average is at 18 points a game. Bagley, no good.
You know, they're trying to battle back, but he's missing shots this period.
Pass to Ibaka. Back to Van Vliet. Down low. It's stolen by Bagley. And there's the foul. It goes on Serge Ibaka. That's foul number 2 for him. The Kings making a switch here. Bielitsa's checked in. The pass to Fox. Here's Farrell. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. And Yogi Ferrell, the undrafted Indiana product, went undrafted after staying all 4 years in Bloomington, but he has shown, Greg, to be a very strong player.
Yeah, and Ferrell is the perfect example of why you give a 4-year player a chance. Knows how to make the most of his time on the floor. I think he could start for a team, maybe be the 6th man, lead the 2nd unit, play off the guard. He is just such a versatile player.
And the first one drops.
And team-wide, they've been terrific from the line here. Just one of those nights when the confidence has spread from one player to the next.
That one drops. He ties it up.
Well, how about the former undrafted small-framed point guard, Yogi Ferrell, carving his place in this league with quickness, confidence, and an ability to shoot the ball. What a great story.
Miles against Jackson. Now, here's Miles. Tight defense on him. Comes up empty down low for the lead. And there's Fox. That's good on the assist by Jackson. 27 points for De'Aaron Fox.
Well, I think it's fair to say that Fox is in the zone right now. An exciting player to watch. I just love seeing how he can take over a game with his aggressiveness.
And here's Miles outside. Buries it from 3-point range. Miles has got 9. As we approach the 4th quarter, still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
Now, here's Fox. D right on him. Farrell for 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Farrell's got a pair of 3s now here in the 3rd for the Kings. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Van Vliet looking around. Ibaka outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That one drops for him. Ibaka's got the game tied up here for the Raptors.
You simply cannot let Serge Ibaka get into a rhythm from that range. His mid-range is as good as it gets.
It's all tied in Sacramento. And 4th quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
And, Greg, nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
We welcome you back to what has been a good one here as we get into the fourth quarter. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the Raptors. We've got De'Aaron Fox. Jackson is out there with Bielitsa. And it's Farrell in a shooting guard. That's the 5 out there for the Kings. Van Vliet can't get it to go.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Trying his luck deep. Fox, no good. The Raptors shooting so far very efficient all around, about 55%. Miles, that's good.
Well, this is his signature, right? C.J. Miles, best known for that ability to fill it up from deep. Pretty stuff.
The Kings trail by 3. Here's Farrell. Here's Giles. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Ibaka's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Anunoby passes to Miles. Can't hit from in close.
I don't think the defense is much of a factor there. He just botches the finish.
Farrell for 3. And it's Miles with the rebound. Toronto leading by 3. Right wing. Here's Anunoby. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
This is where OG Anunoby is going to grow. That offensive game will expand to the mid-range.
Sacramento's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Here's Farrell. Here's Fox. And the layup's good off the glass. Fox has got 29 in the game.
Defensive rebounding, just such a crucial part of the game.
I'll tell you, if you don't box out well, expect to get burned. You can't afford to give them second chance opportunities.
The Kings trail by 3. Farrell for 3. It's good from long range.
Now this is more like it. 9 points for him from three-point range this half. That's 9 more than he had in the first.
To the middle. Anunoby, good. Anunoby's got 4 this quarter.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
And Bielitsa kicks to Fox. Back to Bielitsa. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Anunoby's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Passes it to Green. Sinks the triple. Now it's a 5-point Raptor lead.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball game.
And here is Fox. Pass to Giles. Outside Jackson. 6 on the shot clock. Count it. Good. And that's 31 points for De'Aaron Fox.
He's shooting the lights out down the stretch, trying to keep them competitive.
And the Raptors call time here.
You know, couldn't agree more with this timeout. There are far too many turnovers to get any kind of offensive rhythm. You're just trying to mix things up here.
And some changes here for the Kings. Cauley Stein, he's checked in for Harry Giles. Hield comes in for Jackson. And Shumpert in there for Yogi Ferrell. Raptors also changing it up. Siakam is checked in for Anunoby. And Kawhi Leonard subbed in for C.J. Miles. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hi, guys. During that last break, I heard what the Raptors coach told to his team. He said, "This is what we play for, fellas. Let's knock them on their heels right out of the timeout. Show them how much you want it. Go get it." He really is fired up about this game.
Thank you, David. Here's Leonard from down in the low post. It goes. Leonard's got 21.
And guys on defense gasping for air at this point.
Gasping for air and giving limited effort on the defensive end. Right now, it's all about the offense. Boy, the shooting has been off the charts.
Shot is good, and the Toronto lead is cut to just one on the basket from Hield.
Now is not the time to be giving him that kind of shot.
Certainly not. This is when you want to see tight, aggressive defense. Everybody on point down the stretch in a close game.
Hield against Leonard. Green left side. Rebound by Bjelica. Bjelica's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Cauley-Stein kicks to Fox. Leonard with the steal. Here's Ibaka. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. And that's now 9 points for Serge Ibaka.
Well, a little bit of assertiveness from the native of Congo. Serge Ibaka has the green light.
Here's Bjelica. Back to Shumpert. Cauley-Stein in the post. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
A good score inside, and the defense really offering very little resistance.
They've got to be willing to step up. And when it's this close, you just can't let them get easy buckets. Make them feel you a bit.
Ibaka outside. 5 on the clock. And De'Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. And Toronto making a change here. Lowry's checked in. Green kicks to Lowry. Out to Ibaka for the 3. Rebound by Bjelica. Bjelica's got his 6th rebound on the night. Feeds it to Fox. It's good. This game is all even. Fox has got 6 points in the quarter.
And Fox starting to show you his abilities inside. It has quick instincts, which I think helps him when he's down low.
Ibaka outside. Lowry from outside. Sacramento grabs the miss. Cauley-Stein's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And Bjelica kicks to Fox. And there's the foul. It goes on Serge Ibaka. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Fox with it. To take the lead again, Sacramento.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And here's Lowry. He'll bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. Pass to Siakam. He feeds it to Leonard. And the rejection by Cauley-Stein. Shumpert against Green. Cauley-Stein. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
And here's Leonard from 3. Connects from 3-point range. Leonard's got 24 points.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Fox passes to Shumpert. Here's Cauley-Stein. Bjelica with the bucket. And the Kings lead by 3.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Hammers the alley-oop through.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. And a tremendous Unleash Chaos replay coming to you courtesy of Under Armour Hover Havoc. Healed finds Shumpert. A three-pointer, no good.
I'll tell you, with the struggle he has had today, he probably won't be their #1 option as they look to close this game out.
Sacramento's gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Leonard trying to break free. That one good for 2.
That's an example of great communication. He knows the spot to get to, and the pass is waiting for him.
Lowry passes to Siakam. Ibaka right side. The pass to Leonard to tie it up. Rebound by Bjelica. Kings leading now by 3. Now Fox. Back to Cauley-Stein. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got 10 assists here tonight. So active. Toronto's gone over and over to the three-point shot in the fourth quarter. 4 of 9. Bounce pass from Lowry. Passes it to Leonard. It's going by Hield. Lets it go with a 3. Connects from three-point range. And now an 8-point Kings lead.
Boy, and Shumpert looking very comfortable, knocking down shots from beyond the arc, just like he did there.
Looking to end the run. And it's off the back rim, no good.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole, because he is just not there offensively. Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for the Raptors.
What's up?
They throw good, Fox.
And I really love Fox's game. He's got a ton of room to grow, but boy, does he play with intensity.
And the Raptors call time here.
Yeah, he's got to make some adjustments here. Just too easy to score in the lane against them right now.
But, Greg, no resistance, right? They're allowing them to get any kind of shot they want close. That simply can't happen.
And now the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, De'Aaron Fox.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
He's been their pulse tonight, the player who's guided them to the win, and it's a win they needed coming off a loss in their last one. The feed to Leonard. Over Hield. Here's Siakam. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Leonard's got 5 assists in the game.
And every set they're running looks like it's designed to produce a triple.
Well, you love how the ball is popping outside on the perimeter. It's being moved and finding the open man, and they're cashing in.
No good from Valanciunas.
Now that's where they want to go with the ball. They can tolerate a few misses as long as he gets his touches inside.
Good on the bucket.
Indicative of what we've seen tonight. One team being the aggressor, the other failing to react.
Right, really a disappointing effort on the defensive end, not offering any challenge at all at the cup.
And with that shot, the Kings lead is cut down now to just 8 on the basket from Leonard. Sacramento's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Knocks it loose. Leonard with the steal by himself, and then Leonard with the dunk.
and busting it up the floor. Leonard showing a lot of energy on the fast break. If there's one thing he doesn't lack, it's hustle.
Hield kicks to Cauley-Stein. On the wing, Hield. He's covered by Leonard. Hield can't hit. Raptors trail by 6. Out of bounds, Sacramento takes possession. We've got 1:23 left in the fourth quarter. Knocked loose. And so it looks like the Kings will retain possession here. Kings leading now by 6. Just 5 on the clock. Leonard with the steal. Fast break, Toronto. Over Hield. Here's Lowry. And the rejection by Cauley-Stein. The wide open look here for Fox. Sacramento again missing.
And definitely playing the opponent, but also they're playing against the clock.
No, you're absolutely right. It's not impossible to catch up, but it is a tall order right now.
And he commits the intentional foul. And here are the Kings now. They've led by as many as 11 points. Here's Cauley-Stein. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. And the Kings lead by 6. Guys, it's come down here to a very important possession.
No room for error.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock, and now they decide to foul intentionally.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's an 8-point game. Toronto calls timeout. They're behind by 8. 26 seconds left to play here in the fourth. .26 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Leonard against Hield. He kicks it to Fox. So it's Sacramento picking up the win. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long and good night, everyone.